Day 4 of the RFS Fluid Links Advent Calendar. And the question today is from Andy DD Who, Zodin's brother, is on Twitter.
Good name.
The question is, what view about Doctor Who that you have previously expressed are you most embarrassed about in retrospect?
Ooh, that's easy.
Wow. Oh, easy, you say. Oh, you have one. What do you got?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Back in the day, I will say our collectively, but my especially RTD bashing.
Oh, yeah, you bashed. You didn't like him.
I didn't bash him as much.
No, not as much as I did, but I far and away regret that the most, if anything.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because over time, watching things for the a second or a third time or whatever, and not to mention just seeing his other work like Years and Years, for example. I always gave him credit as a good producer, and that. I think that's always been the case, but less so as a writer. And I've definitely come around 100 and some odd degrees relative to his writing.
Wow,
not a full 180 yet, but
there's still some hate there.
There's
still some hate there, is what you're saying. There's got to be some, right? Yeah. So,
I mean, he wrote Gridlock after all. So,
how dare you? Gridlock is great.
Yeah, I can't tell. Are you pro or anti Gridlock?
I'm still not a fan of Gridlock.
Okay.
Well, then you should think about how wrong you are.
Yeah. What about Vaporlock?
I have been.
Vaporlock?
I might get there one day.
Okay.
Vaporlock is a thing. Yes, thank you, Dan Marino. Was it Dan Marino?
No, it's Joe Namath.
Yeah. Joe Namath, thank you.
Oh, boy. Let's see. You know what? Because I'm always like Mr. Sunny Optimism when it comes to Doctor Who. So any view I sort of like have at the time, I kind of regret after thinking I shouldn't have been as sunny and optimistic. And I remember that I was very angry with part 1 of The End of Time. I remember that. And then I recall...
No, you're right to be so.
I recall being sort of like, well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and it certainly couldn't be any worse than part 1. So I think I was swayed by the last 10 to 15 minutes of The End of Time at the time. But I now look back and like I sort of said, oh, that was not. I think I even used the Dumb and Dumber thing, about snatching it from the jaws of defeat. I can't remember what the actual quote is. But I regret that now, and I should have stuck with my hatred of The End of Time back in 2010. And I'm embarrassed about that. No, 2010, because it was the New Year's Day. It was part 2 that I was.
I have two. A two-parter.
Well, End of Time Part 1. End of Time Part 1, yeah. we three all watched together.
And we hated it. It was just...
And collectively despised it.
Yeah. Honestly, in retrospect, maybe that influenced me having to watch Doctor Who with a pair of you.
No, it's still pretty bad.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
You have 2, Warren? You have 2 regrets?
Yes, I have 2. Okay. One Doctor Who and one Doctor Who related.
All right.
My first one is 42, which we hyped ourselves up for some reason, because Graham Harper directed it, and then we're disappointed by it. And then I watched it just independently a year or 2 ago, and I was like, this is actually really good. This is really well put together. I don't know what the hell we were thinking at the time. And the other thing is that I used to make fun of shippers and fanfickers and all the rest of it, and I was dead wrong. Yeah. Dead wrong, I tells you. And I've done some of, well, not shipping, but I've probably done some shipping in my time, but definitely done fanfic. So basically, I recant all those terrible, horrible views. I probably said some other nasty stuff just to get a laugh, and I apologize for that too.
I think so. And the great thing is, and when I say great, I mean terrible and scary and terrifying, is that all of our mistakes have been recorded over the past 13 and a half years.
Don't think I haven't thought of that.
So that we can just get back there. Okay, what did we say? Oh, my heavens, we talked about this.
That's part of why I haven't listened to any of that stuff. I'm like, I don't want to listen to young me being dumb, or younger anyway.
Oh, we're so dumb. We were very dumb.
Agreed.
Very dumb back then. But at the end of the day, The End of Time is still crap.